Another ID card. Yeah, none of these things are dangerous. Might as well grab it lower here. Yeah, if you crack open the silo, you can get tons and tons of wheat in there as well. It's already easy enough for me to get food. I'm not going to worry about wheat. Owlbear! Owlbear alert! I left a headlight behind. Destroyed my headlight on a bush. Alright, what's down here? Bunker? Hazardous waste sarcophagus. Alright, we'll go grab our free ID card. Poke our nose in, and clean suit, steel keg, or steel drum. No thanks. How much rads? Just first level. Now I just need a pickaxe and to find a bunker, which we've got on the map now. Go get some stuff. Military roadblock? At a cul-de-sac like that? Really? That's kind of rude. I want to know what's there. Oh, this is the lumber yard. That's what this is. These green owls are part of the lumber yard, so there's gonna be a lumber yard up here. Would be nice to get a hell of a wood axe or a chainsaw. I think tree farms where I have to go get the chainsaw. I think the lumber yard I can get the wood axe. If I'm willing to go off road and make absolutely certain I stay out of range of those turrets. Oh, SWAT truck! SWAT truck! There's gonna be a turret sitting right here! Damn you! That's just rude. I'm gonna have to come back here at night just to loot the SWAT truck. They're just being mean. Pliers. Pliers is not what I want. Actually, I don't need any of that stuff. I keep forgetting. I have a toolbox. And don't care about planks and panels. Don't care about any of that stuff. Yeah, that's... we might get away with it. If there's no damage to this side of the vehicle, we can go through here, through the window, keep the vehicle between me and that, and I think I'll be able to loot that thing. Let's go check the main facility first. Mouse is off again, is it? Yeah, it's off again. Maybe I'll fix it. Let's ditch the baseball cap. Oh, chainsaw, axe, and saw. Guess we'll get one set of nails, nothing else I care about. All of these things are stuff I don't care about after that. I am out of range, right? Yes. Alright, so we got a chainsaw. Just one, thanks. And the good old wood axe. Don't care about anything else in here. Got turrets on 3 sides. $49. That one might be a problem. Vehicle's even running. Alright, none of them are in sight. They're all in the cone of the shadow of the vehicle. Puts me in sight. 41. Should still be okay. We'll go straight across. Alright, tell me that's not broken. So we got a solid wall, so they shouldn't be able to see me at all. 5, 4, ah, crap! Oh, the back door's open. Alright, I'm confused here. Let me look here. Can't see me, can't see me, can't see me. I think I'm getting the benefit of the mirrors. I think that's why everything's lit up, but they can't see me. Yep, they're not seeing me. Yeah, I know the driver's door is open, but that doesn't give enough of an angle. I'm getting the benefit of the mirrors. I'm being able to see out the window this direction, and then the mirrors are giving me some view out this direction. But none of them can see me currently. Alright, what do we get? M4s. First aid kit. Ah, we got the riot instead of the SWAT armor. Dang it. Well, that's good. We'll take that. Good old M4s firing 223s. I was hoping for the other ones. Alright, we'll take that M4. Spare mag. I don't like riot armor. Let's hoping for the SWAT armor. About 6 liters of gas, battery, no wheels, so it's not going anywhere. Alright, so we're back out of here. Alright, these things make me nervous. Got some good tools. Got the first aid kit out of the deal. Got an M4. Yeah, turrets have been through a couple of different changes now. These are the newest versions. The M249s fire at 34? I want to say 34. Alright, let's stick with the shotgun. Alright, chainsaw loaded up. Our wood axe we can use for our melee weapon now. Maybe. Okay, not bad. I'm gonna have to go all the way around this stand of... Actually, no, we might be able to connect back up through this direction. And just work our way back up to our little evac shelter. Let's do that. Yeah, I don't find any of the changes to the turrets to be particularly difficult, with the exception of the turrets in labs. New players are going to have a really rough time with them. Players that know the general positioning of the turrets are going to have a much easier time with them. So, yeah, experienced players I think are just... Oh, is this the one I was already at? Yes, the one I was already at. Experienced players are just not really going to notice the change in any meaningful way. Human flesh. Dog dung. I kind of want the diver's watch. Alright, now I know it's 51 degrees Fahrenheit. Exciting. If you're not aware, diver's watches tell time as well as give you the temperature. I've got the temperature listed over on the right side of my interface now as well. Yeah, so much poop in the world all of a sudden. Not used to all this poop. Moose! Yeah, I don't see moose all that often anymore. Another one. Alright, yeah. Free ID cards. Yeesh, even worse. Region 2. Uh-oh. We have worm sign. Alright, let's... Yeah, it doesn't help that the turrets now have 1,600 rounds of ammo. So, as soon as you're able to kill one, you've got essentially all the ammo you're going to need for a very long time. more demon spiderlings. Alright, very roundabout path we took. We got a ton of stuff, though. Getting a running vehicle early is just so powerful. Makes such a huge difference to survivability and the speed with which you can grab things. Just want to see what's at the end of this next endpoint here. Tree farm. The other thing, tree farm with a body site. The other place that you can get a chainsaw and pine cones. Another diver's watch. Thermal gloves. Lava scarf. Fur hat. Thick touring suit. It's almost better. Military rucksack. Well, we'll definitely take that. It's a lot of pine trees I could pick for pine cones and pine bows for pine needle tea. If I think I'm gonna care. Nothing but a hoe. Nothing but a hoe. I don't think I'm gonna bother. Oh. Clear area. Super easy to do. I probably should. Alright, auto pick up on. Auto forage everything. Too easy a supply to hit while I'm here. I think I'm done with the pine bows, though. 30. Picking up the wrong damn thing. Alright, that's a pretty good haul. Nice and quick. Uh-oh, trunk is full. Yeah, leave those. $151 pine cones. What did we get our survival skill up to? We didn't quite make it to 2. I need survival 2 and then cooking 1 in order to make the pine nuts. Yeah, stop hitting things with this vehicle. It's getting pretty tore up on the front end. Won't take much more for me to lose the front end of the vehicle. Yeah, turn off auto forage. Probably a good idea. Gotten me killed once or twice. Having it on and forgetting. Oops. Migos are still running around the outside area. Heavily damaged. Heavily damaged. It's the magic cabin we already checked. Alright, now we just gotta make that trip back home. Shock zombie. What a mess we made with the diesel. Okay. Another big old pile of stuff. Well, moving this stuff downstairs is gonna suck. I'm gonna turn on Z levels for a minute if I'm gonna set up downstairs. This is quite the pile of stuff to have at the end of day 1, especially on these settings that I usually use. Sun's just about to go down. Let's butcher up an owlbear as our last act before the sun goes down. What do we get out of it? 12 fat, 40 meat. That's good. The bug I'm having with necromancers is in my last challenge, I was editing I was editing the previous day's footage, and I was running into constant examples where necromancers were raising dead zombies and also upgrading them. So it would raise a brute into a Hulk. It would raise a regular skeleton into a skeletal juggernaut. It would raise... I mean, every single thing it was raising, it was also upgrading like a master would. I saw it happen 4 different times just while I was editing the episodes like I normally do. So, something's going on. I'm not sure if it's the necromancer problem or if it's the issue with the way I had my game world set up, where evolution was wonky. If you start with 0-0, meaning start on day 0 and evolution starts 0, then your evolution apparently gets screwed. I wasn't having a problem with them raising pulped corpses. So your comment about pulped corpses, that I wasn't experiencing. I was experiencing just them raising valid targets, but they were raising them and upgrading them simultaneously. So pretty quickly, everything in my screen was just super upgraded zombies. So, I mean, it was doing hunters to predators, and it was just nasty. They shouldn't be doing that. They shouldn't be raising enemies and getting the master's ability to upgrade the enemies simultaneously. Too much. So, 8 p.m. It was day 31, but it's day 1. We haven't slept yet. Set up downstairs. I don't have a bed set up yet. I didn't grab enough blankets. I think I grabbed... Did I grab a couple? Can't remember. No blankets? I was pretty sure I grabbed a couple of blankets. Did I not? Sheets that I had grabbed? Battery and alternator are perfect in the Humvee. Front ends, not too bad. So I won't have to worry about stuff dropping out or it not running. 20 liters diesel's plenty for me to get to the other vehicles that we already located, so we can drive it wherever. We do have the problem with the damaged back corner panel, so things would be able to get in. Animals and such that normally would get stuck out. I'm really waffling on, do I bother to haul this stuff downstairs? Really tempted to try to go clear that military outpost, but I don't have a long enough gun to do it. But I'm debating whether to do that or pick the gear up, throw it in the vehicle, and travel. Got a big river here between us and the known refugee center. So our first refugee center is right here. I do have a pretty clear trip to it, so we already have it mapped down to that point, and this would be easy to get through. This would be easy to get through. I think this is pretty open. So I can probably go right through there, no problem. That bridge is no problem. No city in the way. Yeah, we can get all the way there pretty easily. I could probably load up the Humvee and just drive straight over to the first refugee center and set up there. Only problem being it doesn't have nearby cities that I can go raid, short of those two little ones down there. So that's probably not the best idea. Being a camp and a military outpost right next to each other, huh? I'd probably take advantage of these towns before I do that. Much as I hate going underground, I get interrupted too much when I try to do this stuff above ground. So, yeah, let's watch the sun disappear as I do this. Options, sea levels on. This will hopefully fix the mouse cursor not being in the right spot also. Are smaller towns safer? Not necessarily. Depends a lot on your game world settings. They're easier to maneuver a vehicle around, but I don't know that I would say safer. Safer is so problematic to just surprise situations where you step around a corner or you open a door and all of a sudden something's in your face that you're not ready to handle. Alright, so hall downstairs. I don't anticipate being down here too long. I hate being underground and having to move things back and forth like that. Alright, so we got our firewood source, we got our brazier activated and deployed, we got our water supply, we got our crafting spot, and we've got our big pile of crap laying on the ground. Hungry and thirsty. Not a problem. So we'll get cooking one pretty easily with just cooked meat and boiled water. I'll just boil water and throw it into one of the other 6-liter tanks until we get it all full up. Hey, Turbo Cheek, thank you very, very much for the Prime sub. That'll get me the cooking one, and then survival. I just need to make some. Yeah, bones. Bone needles will do. I got lots of bones laying around I'm not going to use otherwise. Or we can do tinder. Bone needles be better. Oh wait, 20 minutes. Never mind. Tinder it is. 5 tin out of pine bows. Survival 2. Alright, so we got survival 2. Yay. Next up, let's do 60-liter tank to that position. Will be our clean water supply. Clean drinks. And we have cooking 1. So we needed survival 2 and cooking 1 in order to do pine nuts. So if you're not aware, pine nuts is probably the best food source in the game for early players and even for later players. Just depends on your game settings and how knowledgeable about the game you are. But if you're ever desperate for some food, especially some food that lasts, go for pine nuts. Super, super easy to get a hold of, especially when you find locations like the one I found where it was basically a pine tree farm. And it made it super easy for me just to walk up and down the rows and grab up all the pine cones. And that lets you do the pine nuts. And as you can see, 202 calories. Got some enjoyability. And they last 6 weeks. So super, super easy food. And it's fairly healthy for you. So do some pine nuts. And some more pine nuts. More pine nuts. Alright, so we got lots of pine nuts. That will pretty much take care of my food needs for a fair amount of time, all by itself. Actually, move there. Alright, so food and water. We got light, we're tired, it's after midnight. I need to sleep. We don't really have a good spot to sleep. Haven't got a bed put together yet. We don't have any skill for that. Now that we've got our food and water taken care of and guaranteed, go ahead and throw 1 bandage on our face. I have no tailoring skill. Do some quick makeshift bandages to get our tailoring skill up. Focus 79. 12 of those. Tailoring 93. Alright, tailoring 1. Blanket. Alright, blanket and pillow, best I can do for the moment. Yeah, it's not really the quantity of zombies that's dangerous. That's a common thing that newer players don't really have a good feel for. I kind of demonstrate it every time I start in cities like this, or if I do a mega city where I stay in a city the entire time. You're not really in danger from 95 to 98% of the zombies that are out there. So I play with double zombie spawns, and I'll commonly go walking right through the middle of the city, right in the middle of the day, with no real gear on, and not have too many problems. Shock zombies and feral runners are really the only things you have to worry about if you're really, really comfortable and knowledgeable about how to manage your stamina and how to run walk appropriately, how to use your environment to block off movement of enemies, how to dodge in and out of the right buildings. It does take practice, it does take knowledge and understanding of a number of mechanics, but basically, if you know how to manage your stamina, that thing right... goddamn mouse is still in the wrong spot. Damn it, mouse! With that stamina bar, if you learn how to manage the stamina bar, you're pretty much going to be able to ignore 95% of what's out there. So, just because there's less zombies doesn't really necessarily mean it's safer. It's what zombies you get and when you get them. I mean, one wrong zombie in the wrong spot at the wrong time, your run's over. Doesn't matter if there's 1,000 zombies otherwise nearby. It's just the one zombie that gets a lucky grab on you when you've got buddies nearby, or a shock zombie at the wrong time. That kind of thing is what's really the danger part. So, it just kind of depends. Depends on your character build, your game knowledge, and a bunch of other things. But small cities also have less resources, so you just got to kind of go with what you get and make some decisions on how you're going to deal with it. Alright, so we're full and turgid. Man, we didn't heal much. Did I actually get more damage? that feels like I got... Did we get smoke inhalation while I was doing stuff? Or while I was sleeping? No, I had the fire turned off, so we couldn't have gotten smoke inhalation. I must be misremembering the amount of damage I had. I know I have slow healer, but or poor healer, but I mean, I'm used to playing with imperceptive healer, so thought I would get a little bit more health out of that. Whatever, we're fine. Yeah, I talk about it quite often. Stamina and stamina management is the absolute most important thing new players need to learn as quickly as possible. That will save your life and speed up your game play, meaning your ability to gain resources and so on, way, way more than just about anything else possible. Yeah, not too surprising. It's pretty common where I see comments on Discord or in Reddit and so on, people going, wait, you can run in the game? So, knowing that you can run, how to switch between the two modes, and managing that stamina, by far, most important thing. Alright, so 11 a.m., daytime upstairs. I have to start the fire if I'm going to do anything downstairs. I'm trying to decide, do I raid the town? I don't think it's going to help me much to go to the top of this apartment tower because we've already got so much of the local area filled in, and it's looking like it's just going to be a bunch of forest. That's all I'm going to learn. I don't know what's there, but I'd have to go through the city in order to get to it, which would be pretty rough. We're blocked by forest, city, forest, so I don't have an easy way of figuring out what that endpoint is yet. That one we just barely couldn't see. So that one, those would be a bit of a trip. We haven't yet hit any of the real buildings in this place. I haven't gotten into that garage. So I think I want to time things. If it wasn't for so many shock zombies, man, I'd be so happy to run down there during the daytime. Got so much stuff. I mean, day one to have this really ridiculous amount of stuff. And we got guns, we got all the tools, we got plenty of food, I got materials I can take apart for leather. The book supply was kind of a hit, kind of a mixed bag. We got the 2 computer books. We can go to computers 5 pretty quickly. But beyond that, we didn't get much in the way of books. So that's kind of my goal at the moment. Usually I'm hopeful to get a bunch of certain books. And at this point, I would just kind of turtle up here in the evac shelter now that I've got food and water taken care of, and just get some of the early reading done or spellcrafting done. I still need to learn my Cause Bear spell. I can't point at it because it disappears. I can do it this way, actually. Put that in my inventory. Alright, here we go. Right there. Cause Bear. That makes me laugh every time I see that. Not Summon Bear. Cause Bear. Need some food? Cause a bear. Alright, so we have no magical skills yet. I haven't leveled any of the spellcraft or anything like that. We started with all zeros. We didn't start with a single spell or single point in any of the skills. No, it causes a bear. It's a bear summoning spell. Alright, let's do this. Let's grab the magic books real quick. Excuse me. I don't need the computer books unless I'm just specifically gonna head into a computer or a lab. Let's get the first aid book too. Now let's pop upstairs, take advantage of the daylight. Hopefully nothing too nasty wanders over here. Activate. Smudge scroll. Let's learn Cause Bear. Difficulty 10. That might take a while. Do the other one first. Magic Missile, Phase Door, and Magic Lights. Yeah, let's get those. Alright, I do want to be a Magus, so I'll go ahead and say yes to that. That one's going to take forever. Difficulty 15. See how long the bear takes. At least now I don't have schizophrenia, and I don't have to worry about... Whoops! No, no, no. Don't want Druid. That's right. Nope. That was a wasted couple of hours. It didn't occur to me that it was going to be a Druid-specific spell. We'll just spend the rest of our daylight hours trying to finish this. We're going to fail. Crap. Should have done it next to the computer. Now we're going to hold off on that. So sun's going down. That's kind of good if I want to actually go night raid. Just not convinced I actually need to. We're going to night raid. Pavilion. Care about the pavilion. Don't care about the park. Construction site looked empty, so everything north of this street is fairly useless. I'd have to go all the way down. Eesh. I have to go down. I have to go south quite a ways to get to the places I want. Like the bookstore, the antique store, and the garage. Those would be my primary targets. And not so much the hardware store anymore. Recycling center is also a good target. A lot of interesting things can pop out of a recycling center. Oh yeah, and the electronics store. Problem is, without night vision, it's tough. I think I can do it because of our speed bonus, but it's normal. I think I'm going to wait one more day before we do that. So sun's just going down. I want to time it. I want to flip-flop my day-night cycle. We've done our traveling. We know what the local area looks like. We've got maps. We've been to all the local stuff. We do have that lab right there. I'm not in a super big hurry to get into that. We do have ID cards, and I can get my computer skill to 5, which might get us into a few of the locations. But without a... Oh, I never checked the end of that road there. Lab or run the town. Or just get basic stuff done. We are a fast reader, so we'll blitz through books with high intelligence and fast reader. How to do this? I might have to think about how I'm going to do this. Check something. I need to do some thinking about how I'm going to go about this. My hope is to try to focus as much as I can on the magic stuff. We don't have a lot of options there yet. Yeah, we got so much stuff. I got so much stuff. Just hesitating on what order I want to do things in. With our access to working vehicles, good maps of the areas. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to call it a night right here, I think. It's a good spot to stop for now before I really dig into the order I'm going to do things. I got to go get something for this cough. It's starting to really get irritating. Can't stop coughing at the moment. So, we're about to hit 7 hours, so yeah, I'm getting a little tired too. So that's it for me for this evening. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll be back on Friday to continue this particular challenge, so... Hope to see you then. If you're not aware, Subtober is going on, so cheap subs. If you're interested in supporting the channel through subscriptions, be a great time to do that. And I'll be on, I'm hoping to be on tomorrow. I might not be, but I'll be doing something. So have a good evening, everybody. Thanks for your watching and support, and stay safe out there. Catch you next time.